Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So today I have this Catboy car DIY, and if you want to see how I made it, stay tuned. So for supplies, you will need 3 poster boards, 1 black foam board. You will also need some of this paint. I used the color Cobalt. Also some black paint, some large popsicle sticks, a glue gun as well, and a printer, or you can just use yellow and blue paper. So to begin this project, you are going to take one of those white poster boards and you are going to begin sketching out the car. So I did this by using little things around my house so that I could get those round and straight edges. I also suggest printing out a photo of the Catboy car just so that you can see it if you don't remember what exactly it looks like. So this is what I ended up coming up with. So next you are going to go ahead and grab another poster board and you are going to trace out the second side of the car. So once you have both sides traced out and cut, you are going to begin painting them. Now go ahead and paint both sides of each piece. So now with the leftover scraps that you have, you are going to cut out these long thin panels. They are going to be attaching to the side of the car near where like the hood would be. See, right along this edge. Now before we paint it or attach it, you're going to want to roll it up just so that we get a nice rounded finish. Then go ahead and paint it all, paint to the front and the back. So now you are going to go ahead and grab that black foam board and we are going to begin creating tires. I just used a paper plate, traced it, and that's the way I got my tire shape. Be sure to make 4 of these so that you have enough to go all the way around the car. Once you are done cutting all of them out, go ahead and begin painting those edges black just so that you have a nice, sleek, finished look. While you are letting the tires dry, print out 4 blue pieces of paper, or if you have blue paper on hand, go ahead and use that. And we are going to create small circles with this. These are going to be like some of the designs that are going to go on the tires. So I just used a smaller plate, traced it, and cut each of them out. And make sure you make 4 of these as well. Now you are going to want to cut these up into 6 equal parts. The way I'm showing you guys here really wasn't a good way to do it. The best way to actually do this is to fold the circle in half 3 times and you will get your 6 equal parts. Way easier that way. Now that you have all 6 parts, you are going to begin gluing them onto each of the tires. Now that the tires are complete, we are going to begin gluing them onto the car pieces. I did put mine behind it because I wanted it to look like the car was actually sitting on top of the tires. Now that the tires are complete, we're going to take those panels and we are going to begin sizing them to the side of the car. You want to make sure obviously that there's nothing hanging over the edge of the front of the car. You want it all to match and look complete. When you begin to glue on the panel, you're going to want half of the edge to hang off of the outside of the car and half of the edge to hang off of the inside of the car, so that it kind of gives a three-dimensional look. So when you begin gluing, you're going to want to put the majority of the glue on the inside of the car, just so that it's hidden and it doesn't look so messy on the outside. Now I did have to put a little bit of glue on the outside of the car, but if you do have to do this, you can always go over it with some of that blue paint and it'll blend right on in. So now we are complete with both sides, so we are going to begin creating our hood. So now you are going to take that third piece of poster board and you are going to begin measuring to see how wide that you're going to want the hood to be. Try not to make it too wide because then it can become difficult for your child to carry around. After I measured and cut it to the appropriate size, I began to add details to the hood. So I just put like little areas where lights would be, and then I went ahead, painted the entire hood, and I added yellow paper right behind where those lights are supposed to be at. Now you are going to begin gluing on the hood onto both sides of the car. This part was pretty easy. All you have to do is put glue onto that underside of the panel and just stick the hood right on there. So now our front end of the car is complete. We are going to now begin the back end of the car. So all I did, guys, was I grabbed a piece of that scrap cardboard as well. I painted it and I cut it to the appropriate length. What you are going to want to do is you are going to want to go ahead and bend the ends of that cardboard, and you are going to lay it flat on the side of the car so that it is easy to just glue on. I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot to mention that you're going to need some sort of rope or I used ribbon. I used some leftover ribbon that I had in my house. All you're going to do is glue it to the back end and then to the front. I found that the best way to do this was to actually crisscross both of these straps because it just holds up a lot better. We tried doing it straight across and it really didn't help my son. He was struggling to carry it around. So just make sure that you crisscross it when you glue on the straps. Also, guys, once I let my son try this on, we found that the back end was starting to bend in. So I just added some popsicle sticks to the back and glued it on, and it made it nice and sturdy. I did paint it blue as well, and it blended right on in. It worked out just fine. So guys, the last step is pretty self-explanatory. I went ahead and printed out some more of that blue paper that I used for the wheels, and I just detailed the car just like CatBoy's car looks. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this DIY. I hope that some of you get to use it for your kids. I know my son is having a blast with it. He's pretty excited for Halloween. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.